Hey everyone, welcome back into another video. This is a Through the Mail autograph. This is your host Jay Pylon. Appreciate you for being here on this Monday. Elia got this on eBay. I wanted to have his card signed, but he passed away, so I wasn't able to get that, of course. But I'm glad to have gotten this, and he'll be remembered for the early 1980s rant that he had when the Cubs were losing their games and they had a losing game streak, and he was passionate about it. Back then, the Cubs and the Phillies were rivals, and you had the Phillies had Larry Boa, Mike Schmidt, and Mike Schmidt was getting yelled at a lot by the hecklers when he didn't get home runs or he didn't get hits, and that made him go off on the fans there. And then Lee Ilias went off on the fans, the Cubs fans, calling them the nickel and dime people without a job. Because the stadium was sometimes empty, but there was hecklers there, and they were getting onto the club about losing. They had this losing streak back there, and at the same time they had this rivalry. So you had a lot of back and forth between those two clubs. And then of course you had those trades that happened, the Sandberg game that happened. You had Sandberg and Boa being with the Phillies at first, and then coming over to the Cubs. So you had that whole dynamic between rivalries and everything. So wonderful piece of history to have a 69 Cubs card of Lee Elia. RIP to Mr. Elia. And I'm super happy to add this to my 69 Topps collection. I'm happy for you guys to be here, so make sure you hit that like. Is Ruben Amaro. I thought I sent some more cards to this guy, but I don't know what's going on. Some players are just keeping the cards, but I'm glad to get this one back. I don't know. His this is a junior, I believe. His dad also played, I believe. I have to go look that back up, but I thought that was the case. 65 rookie stars. I always wanted this card. Now I have it with Jim Lonborg's signature on it. Super excited to have Jim Lonborg 65 and another 69 ball card, the Red Sox. And then Lonborg's picture was used in that TV series Cheers, um, to represent the guy that owned the bar. I forgot his name. The Cheers character, Ted Danson. Ted Danson's character. Barry Peterson on this 89, I think it is. Hockey card signed. Glad to get these back. Is 88. Again, only two coming back, but that's fine. Great to add those to my collection. I wanted this signed for a long time. I always liked this football card. I think it's pretty cool looking. Miami Dolphins player, star rookie, Jake Long. It's pretty cool. Nice little card. He was the #1 overall selection in 2008, and he had All-American honors in every season he played. He was uh, he helped big in the Florida Capital One Bowl back in the day too. This is Jake Long. There's his rookie card there, and a refractor no less. Here's Gene Larkin. Super excited to get this one back. This will be in my 91 score collection. And 88. I think he had a short-lived career, I believe. Then I have Larry. I'm not sure on the pronunciation. Pate or Pate. I'm not really positive. Some more hockey goodness. Beautiful cards. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you for being here. Hit that like, subscribe. Tune in tomorrow when I got some more Through the Mail autographs.